Hi everyone, welcome to the Evertech first quarter celebration. This is a little weird for me and everyone because we got to do everything remote like we normally do. So we're just taping this. Normally we do it in the gym with a whole bunch of people and there'd be clapping and stuff. So I apologize, that's all we have. So I get to announce the honor roll and high honor roll certificates, and there are quite a few, so good job everybody. Just going to start with them and get through them, and then the teachers have some outstanding student awards they're going to give, and then I'll be back at the end to say congratulations. So that's what we're up to. So I'm going to start with a high honor roll. Nevaeh Acevedo with a 94 average in the first quarter. Great job. Melissa Beish with a 95 average in the first quarter. Alexis Fink with a 99 average in the first quarter. Great job. Soraya Griffith with a 99 in the first quarter. Philip Hegedus with a 99 in the first quarter. Gabe Nichols with a 97 in the first quarter. Dakota Therrett with a 95 in the first quarter. Ryan Turdeau with a 98 in the first quarter. Genevieve Weeks with a 94 in the first quarter. And those are our high honor roll students. Great job and congratulations. If you are here one of the days, we will get you your certificate. If not, then we will have it mailed home to you if you're doing remote stuff from home. And there's the second dismissal bell. Is he gonna say bus dismissal number 2? Don't worry about it. Okay, it does it in the gym too when we're trying to do this, so don't worry about it. It's just like real. For honor roll, Abby Brown with an 86. Kenny Dawson with an 87 average. Hannah Decker with an 88 average. These are going to stick together, so I'm going to look at my fingers. Gabby Goo with a 86 average. Corey Holder with a 93 average. That might be high honor roll, so I'm going to check on that one. Quentin Lewis with an 87 average. Javen Lazewski with a 85 average. Anthony Lisi with an 87 average. Enrique Masso de Leon with an 88 average. I should have separated these before I started them. Kiera McRae with an 88 average. Elena Miller with an 88 average. Helen Morris with an 85 average. Simon Marinchak, with a 90 average. Bailey Palmer with a 93 average. Logan Pullis with a 91 average. Piper Rizalek with an 87 average. Devin Rott with an 87 average. Kirsten Rulin Brooks with a 91 average. Nate Sidlecki with a 92 average. Alexis Smith with an 88 average. Max Soto with an 87 average. Joey Webb with an 88 average. And that is all of them. There's a blank one at the end, which is why I paused and started. Congratulations, guys. Great work. Keep it up. I know this remote stuff isn't the best way to do it, and wish I'll be here at the same time and maybe someday soon. Thank you for watching. I'll be back in a little bit, but now I want to introduce Mrs. Zillowitz and her Outstanding Student Awards. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Ms. Zellowitz. I teach Living Environment, Physical Science, and Health at Evertech, and also run the Mad Scientist EC. So we'll be starting that very soon, doing slime, Play-Doh, science experiments, taking out strawberry DNA. So that's coming up very soon. I have 2 outstanding student awards. The first one is a student in my health class. I've been lucky to have her in other classes that I teach. She was in Living Environment last year. Her attendance is really strong in Zoom and in her in-person days. She has a good attitude in class, arrives to class prepared and ready to work, and she follows along with Google Classroom. She has a very strong work ethic, which is apparent in her strong health grades. She's a steady worker and knows how to start on the daily check-in first thing, works through all of her work. And she had great questions when we had a nutritionalist guest speaker on Zoom, and I'm happy to have her in my class. So the Marking Period 1 Outstanding Student Award in Science goes to Piper Rizlak. The second award is a student in my Living Environment class. I was lucky to have her sister in class last year. Her attendance is very strong, and attendance matters in Zoom and in person. She always has a good attitude. She plays cricket sounds after I say the daily science joke, which always makes me laugh. She does a great job participating and answering Regents questions when we go through them, and she shares pictures of her dog Rosie on Zoom and on our pet wall. So that's always a positive of virtual classes. She arrives to class prepared and ready to work and follows along in Google Classroom. Her strong work ethic is clear in her strong living environment grades. I'm really happy to have her in class, and I'm happy to present the Marking Period 1 Outstanding Student Award in Science to Kirsten Griffith. And next up, we have Mr. Miller for the English Awards.
Hello, folks. I am Mr. Miller, Evertech's English teacher, and I am here today to honor my two outstanding students. I had a tie. Both of these young ladies are worthy of this award, and that's why there's going to be two of them. I first want to congratulate all of our outstanding students from Marking Period 1, and I would also like to suggest to those of you who did not apply yourself as much as you would have preferred. We have plenty of time to turn things around, and you can still have a very good school year and take care of your business. And as young people, your business is school. So let me get on with what I want to say. I talk a lot about habits of minds with my students, how we conduct ourselves every single day, the approach we take to working. And it is clear to me that my two award winners have very positive and very strong habits of mind. They don't just want to do an assignment to get it over with. They want to squeeze as many points out of every assignment that they encounter. Such an approach leads to these great habits in any endeavor in our lives. And so today, I want to celebrate my 10th grade student, Alexis Fink, for her outstanding work, and my 11th grade student, Saraya Griffith, for her tremendous work. Both of these young ladies have very positive habits of mind that will serve them well throughout not only their time at Evertech, not only their time in college, but in their careers as they move forward in life. Once again, young ladies, congratulations. And now I would like to invite up here Evertech's physical education teacher, Matt Savage. Thank you.
Good morning or good afternoon whenever you're seeing this video. First of all, I'd like to apologize, not that it's really my fault, but that we're not in the gym this year at this point. And I know that's very tough to have phys ed without being in a gymnasium. So my award for outstanding student is basically based off what you guys have done as far as your fitness logs, the terms, the quizzes, watching the videos, and hopefully when we come back from Christmas break, we will be in the gym at least to try and start with badminton. But for this first quarter, my outstanding student did everything on time, never ever had to send him a remind him to get his work done. And my person is Philip Hedges. So congratulations, Philip. You have my outstanding award for this first quarter, and I will introduce Mr. Slocum as our next presenter. Good day.
Hi there, everyone. I'm Mr. Slocum. I teach Global Studies 2 and Participation in Government and Economics. I'd like to thank all of my students for their hard work this year, especially in marking period 1. This type of hybrid learning and remote learning, and even with the mixture of in-person, has been challenging, to say the least, to learn. Keep up the good work. We're already a few weeks into the second marking period, and some of you are doing very well. I'd like to recognize a student for outstanding work in global studies too. For the first marking period, this student had very good attendance. She routinely comes into class, sits in the front, and always works hard on her assignments the entire time she's in class. Her effort is commendable. I have noticed that she is respectful, polite, and hardworking. I don't think history is her favorite subject, but she perseveres and does well. She had to correct me that her name is not Elena, but rather Elena. And once I got that right, she smiles every time I say it. My most outstanding student for marking period 1 is Elena Miller. Congrats, Elena. Secondly, I would also like to recognize a senior in my Economics 12 class for the first marking period. This student I have known for several years. He has also put forward a solid effort. Whether remote or in person, this student, whom I've nicknamed Turbo, because he does get his work done so very fast, and has impressed me. He is currently doing very well in our stock market game. My most outstanding student for Economics 12 and marking period 1 is Ryan Turdo. Congrats, Ryan. Thank you very much. Next up will be Mrs. Katie Fitzpatrick.
Hello everyone, I'm Miss Fitzpatrick and I'm the algebra teacher at Evertech. My outstanding student for quarter 1 for the 2020 to 2021 school year goes to a student who I've had the pleasure to get to know. She is a quiet and cooperative student who always tries her best. She often has the correct answer, but always gives others time to calculate the problem on their own. She is a hard worker and someone I can count on to always put forth her best effort. She is always in class, either in person or on Zoom, and follows classroom procedures without having to be reminded. Aside from her academic abilities, she is also well liked by her peers and is friendly to everyone. My outstanding student for the first quarter is Nevaeh Acevedo. Congratulations. Next up, we have Mrs. Messina.
Hello, Evertech. My name is Mrs. Messina. I'm the business teacher, and I have 2 outstanding students to talk to you about today. My morning outstanding student is Seamus Haggerty. Seamus demonstrates all the characteristics we value here at Evertech: respect, responsibility, caring, and cooperation. Even though we've only had Seamus for a short while, we celebrate that he is always pleasant, completes his work in a timely and accurate manner, demonstrates self-direction, never misses a Zoom session. He even came to class on Veterans Day, provides helpful technology tips to the teacher, and continually goes out of his way to be helpful. He is indeed a remarkable student who exemplifies our motto that attitude is everything. My afternoon outstanding student is Devin Roth. Devin demonstrates all the characteristics we value here at Evertech: respect, responsibility, caring, and cooperation. Even though we've only had Devin for a short while, we celebrate that he's pleasant, completes his work in a timely and accurate manner, demonstrates self-direction, rarely misses a Zoom session, 1 absence to date, assists other students in completing coursework, provides helpful technology tips to the teacher, and continually goes out of his way to help others. He is indeed a remarkable student who exemplifies our motto that attitude is everything. You guys have a nice day.
Hello, I'm Mr. Matthews, the U.S. history teacher at Evertech, and this is Miss Darling. And Miss Darling is my student teacher for the fall, and she'll be with us until December. So I'll be giving out the Most Outstanding Award for U.S. History, and because she's teaching the Global 1 class, she'll be handling that portion of the Most Outstanding Student Award. So, for my Most Outstanding Student, my most outstanding student for U.S. History for marking period 1 is one of the most polite people I think I have ever met. He is well-mannered, he is thoughtful, and he puts forth his best effort on a regular basis. He has met the challenges of the virtual classroom head-on each and every day. He holds himself accountable for his learning by making up any missing work in a timely fashion, and he produces quality work in each of the assignments that he submits. He makes sure he communicates regularly and asks questions when he needs help. He is punctual, arriving to class in person or virtually when he is supposed to, and he makes the most of his class time by applying his newfound knowledge to all assignments and assessments he is given. He does all of his and more to show his eagerness, and I am proud of what he has accomplished so far, and I highly encourage him to continue to build on his early successes he has started in marking period 1. It is with great pleasure that I give the Most Outstanding Student Award for marking period 1 to Enrique Masso de Leon. And now, for the Global 1 Award, Ms. Darling will be presenting this next award.
So for Most Outstanding Student for Global 1 for Quarter 1, I'd like to start off by saying that effort, determination, and positivity are all key components to being a successful student. What makes someone an outstanding student is their grit. I define grit as the passion and desire to persevere through situations to achieve long-term goals. Gabe Nichols, you are a special student because you have grit, and this is why I consider you to be an outstanding student. You lead by example in our class by always producing quality work and pushing classmates to do the same. Your determination to complete work to the best of your ability and your willingness to spend additional time outside of class to ensure that you're producing quality work is something to admire. Your persistence and passion for learning will prove to be beneficial to you in the future. You are capable of so much, and your tenacity for learning will continue to carry you forward in life. You are a rising star, Gabe, and it is my pleasure to give you the Most Outstanding Student Award for Quarter 1. Keep up the hard work and you'll achieve great things.
And now, Mrs. Harding is going to come up and give her awards.
Hello, I'm Ms. Harding. I am the Oak Tree teacher here in Evertech. I have 2 outstanding awards to hand out today. My first one is Dakota Tharrett. Dakota has been nominated for my marking period 1 Outstanding Student Award because he always works at 100%. Dakota comes to school daily and works to complete all of his assignments. Dakota is respectful and courteous to all his teachers and is well respected by his fellow classmates. Dakota is always willing to help and work with his fellow classmates. I'm very proud of Dakota and all his efforts to succeed. My second student is Joey Webb. Joey has been nominated for marking period 1 Outstanding Student Award. Joey is enjoying the work in his CTE class, Building Trades. Joey is willing to work on extra projects in this class and is always willing to help Mr. Babcock when needed. Joey works to complete all his lessons in his content classes as well. Joey is well respected by his teachers and fellow classmates. I'm very proud of Joey's efforts and accomplishments. The next teacher to present is Christine Crossgrove.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Crossgrove and I'm the art teacher. I would like to recognize 2 students for their outstanding work in exploring art and design for marking period 1. First, both students have had almost perfect attendance in person and remotely for 10 weeks. That alone is worth celebrating. But even more exciting is the amazing artwork they've created for Inktober. Inktober is a drawing challenge that is popular worldwide, where participants create original ink artwork based on one-word prompts for every day in October. That's a lot of drawing. I didn't require my students to do all 30 drawings, but we did make it to 13. Both students' work was exceptional in their willingness to challenge themselves by exploring a variety of subjects, compositions, and new inking techniques. They both have really upped their art game, and I couldn't be prouder of their efforts. So congratulations to Genevieve Weeks and Simon Murinchak. You both are my outstanding art students for marking period 1. I can't wait to see what you'll create next. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Crossgrove, and all the teachers, and especially thank all you guys that are getting outstanding student awards, and those of you that are on the honor roll and high honor roll. Hopefully there's more of you in the second quarter. Keep up the good work, and thanks for watching.